Heyo everybody, it's Johnny5 Alive here and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. We are in Act 4. It is time to go get our buddy Malroth back. You really won't come with us, Johnny? But you'll die for certain if you stay here. Leave him, he's made up his mind. Besides, humans and monsters are mortal enemies. Trust me, it's better if we go in our separate ways. Come on, when we get to... Oh, come on, when we get to the haven of Haagen, we can ask Helen if you knoweth anything about your buddy. Oh, Grenville's talking. She's bound to have heard something. She's the withiest, prettiest the children of Haagen have got. Grenville's spot on, Johnny. It can't hurt to ask. Besides, I don't want us to say goodbye yet. Alright. Let's do this. Gooey, the first thing we'll do then is get there is ask about your friend. Helen is really clued up on the comings and goings around here. Alright then, I suppose you can come with us. Just stick close and follow me. Let's rock. Let's get through this depressing wasteland. Ugh. Everything in this game has been so happy and beautiful so far. What a turn of events. Bleep bleep, data analyze in progress. Warning, warning, super high density gravitation globule detected. Do not make contact. There's no telling what might happen if these things slurps us up. Does this mean we can go any further? We're going to have to risk it. There's no other way around. Just watch where you're walking and don't go any closer to that thing than you have to. Holy moly. Really does have some pull. No, not the robot. We just lost them all. Wait, are they really gone? You could just lose companions like that? Jeez. Should I load my game or what? Come, you lazy bones, try to keep up. Danger, danger, warning, warning. Okay, they're back. Look out! An enormous armith back! This is gonna be smart, too smart. Grithwald! He's fine. Bleeding Norna, my legs. Smarts. Oof. That arm really picks a wallop. I don't know if I can walk. You go on ahead. I'll only slow you down. Don't worry about me. I'm undead. They can't kill me twice. Now get going. Hey, you'll never leave a man behind. Pa, you're talking crazy again. I don't want to leave you either, Griswold and Betheteth. I think I know the way from here. As long as we take it and slowly, you can make it. Follow me, everyone. Their names are so similar, I keep forgetting who's talking. We need a block. Careful, everyone. I really wish the AI was better at keeping up. Grithwald! Oh boy. Could this go any slower? Are you okay, Grithwald? How many times is he gonna say this? Let's go! Alright, I'm going on without you. You coming? Jeez, that sucks. Gotta build a bridge for these guys. There you go. Ugh. Leave him behind, damn it. Grithwolf, are you still with us? Good. The Haven of Haagen is just up the tithe way. It's just up this way. We all have to do is climb it. Warning, path terminates ahead, progress impeded. How are you going to get across? I've already figured that part out. We got this. We made a bridge. That's super duper. The Heaven of Haagen awaits. Yet again, you and your building skills have saved the day. Maybe you builders aren't so bad after all. Come on, Grithwald, stop standing around. The Haven of Haagen isn't that far now. Eep! The arms back squash us again. Watch out! Ugh. Now we really lost him. No, Griswold! I don't think there's getting him back from the void. He's gone, and he's never coming back. Oh, Griswold. He has left us to return to Great Server in Cloud. May his data live long in our memory. Now we must proceed to Haven of Haagen. I'm sorry I had to end like this, Grithwald. Even the sniff, in brackets, had a slur. Sniff. Sniff. Why do they do that? I don't understand, Square Enix. Oh. So this is the place I climbed up in the last episode, thinking this was the way to the guy. Is this the Haven of Haagen? But the place is in ruins. Life form detected. Could that be Helen? Furthermore, information required. Who dares disturb my prayer? Know you not the name of Helen the Horrible? Yes. Really? I mean, of course you do. That testament to my great power and wisdom. I am she Helen, one of the 3 cardinals of the children of Haagen. Is there something you require of me? Speak up. Ooh, great glorious Helen, please save us. Everything is being squished and squashed and we don't have anywhere else to go. Save you? But my child, why ever would I need to do that? This destruction will be your salvation. Rejoice, my children. Your doomsday is here at last. The end of all things will soon be upon us. This world will be destroyed, the children of Haagen with it, all at unholy hand of the Lord and Master of Destruction. No, that's not right. It's not everything that gets globberated, is it? I mean, I knew that the Master of Destruction was going to reawaken, but he's only supposed to wipe out the world, isn't he? Not everything. The Master shall leave no stone unturned. His quest for destruction and all of those stones shall be destroyed. There is no escape. We can't struggle all we like, but I won't make a difference. Maybe it'd be easier if we just give up and go. I can't believe you're saying that. You've forgotten about Johnny, our resident builder. If anyone can get us out of the squeeze, he can. What? Did you say that boy is a builder? If this is true, then you are nemesis of the Lord of Master. I should sacrifice you upon this altar here and now. No, Helen, if Groomsday is going to finish us off, then won't you let us look after Johnny until the slime says... before it's slime to say goodbye? We promise he'll be good. Come on, Johnny, let's have a look around if there's anything useful that might get us out of the sticky situation. Aye. Malroth's hammer. What have you found there? I've seen a table like that before. Very curious. Yes, that old thing. It has been there set for as long as I can remember. When the Master of Destruction bestowed his righteous ruination upon our haven, I thought he would lay waste to that worthless table too. But as his mighty arm was poised to strike, it hesitated, or so it seemed. Perhaps he was Perhaps I was imagining things. Anyways, as you can see, the table remains unscathed. Huh. What's that leaning against it? It's gluing. It's Malroth's hammer. What is that? Some kind of club? And to think you made it using only the junk we found on the beach. You're amazing. Thanks, Johnny. This club is the best present anyone's ever given me. What's this? Did you make a new weapon? Ha! Thanks. I love it. I'll use this one from now on, but I'll keep hold of the oaken club you made me too. After all, it's the first thing you ever made me. I suppose it's got sentimental value. Aww. That's why his hand hesitated. Are you alright, Johnny? Does that club mean anything to you? More importantly, why is it gluing? Maybe if you picked it up. Yay! Da-da-da-da! That sludgel is the same one you made for your friend of yours? It belongs to your friend? I very much doubt that. Explain yourself. You came here in search of Malroth? What trickery is this, builder? How could you possibly know that name? Malroth is your friend too, Helen? That could be a coincidence. Only the upper echelons of the children of Haagen are supposed to know his name. How could a human like you possibly have heard it? Do not try to deceive me, urchin. It is unfathomable to think that the Master of Destruction would ever befriend one such as you. Johnny, are you really friends with the Master of Destruction? I'll be flabbergasted if you are. No way, a gooman like you, friends with the Master? Can you introduce us? Don't be so gullible, Arathothel. Of course they're not friendeth Lithin here. Johnny, you shouldn't play with silly joketh on impressionable young slime. Gritholth is dead. Gritholth dead. The heavens of Haagen is in ruineth. The futureth as bleak as it ever hath been. And you want to doeth cause mischief? Don't listen to him, Johnny. I believe you. I know you wouldn't go goo around spreading lies. You're a builder, right? Isn't there something you can slop together and might stop everyone from being so grumpy? Bleep does not compute. How will he make anything without materials? This place is barren. I know. Maybe you can ooze this. Oil. It's a bit of me. If it helps you save us from Goomsday, I'd give all the oil in my blobby body. Bzzzt, error. Overflow detected in selflessness sensors. Recalculating. Grumpiness reduction plan determined. Maybe if this place was a little brighter, it might help to defrag everyone's mood. Sounds like a grand idea to me. There is 4 sconces in the heaven ruins that ooze to be burned brightly, but they've been blown out. If only we had a way to relight them. Make this torch. Yes. Torchy torch. Burns blue. Na, 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 na. Coo-wee. This is superb, Johnny. You really let all the sconces, huh? Ooh. Made a haven out of hell. Stupendoos. The whole area around the haven is lit up now. Now every blobby's bound to start feeling sunnier. What is the meaning of this, builder? Such behavior is forbidden in the Promised Land. For A human, worse, a builder, to kindle the beautiful blue flame of the monsters. This will not do. I agreed to spare you before, but maybe we would be better off if we extinguish your life before doomsday comes. Wait just a second. Johnny, now things are a bit brighter here. I can see the light again. In more ways than one. Perhaps our outlook ain't as bleak as I feared. So the builder tricks have poisoned your mind too. Very well, I will let nature run its course, but do not be surprised if the master seeks to punish you. Thanks, Johnny. The ground where the heaven oozed to stand is looking much brighter now. I even think it's lifted everyone's spirits a little. I know I accused you of telling a fib before, but I'm thwarting to believe that you might really be friends with the Master of Destruction. Locating your friend is a high priority task, but it is not our only priority. To survive Doomsday, we need your building skills. Chances of survival without Johnny's help, 0. Chances of survival with Johnny's help, slightly more than 0. Very good, Johnny learns a new recipe. Sinister sconce. Baleful beacon that glows with a ghostly blue flame. When the Master of Destruction is rebooted, Doomsday will follow soon after. However, I am not ready for the plug to be pulled on my life. However, there is a way we may be able to survive the destruction. I am talking about an arm raid shelter. If we could protect our circuits in a robust shelter when Doomsday comes, we might just be able to live through the obliteration. Bzzzt. You do not have the time to construct a shelter. If you need to find your friend, well, that's your prerogative. However, I calculate that a shelter would be benefit to you too, Johnny. Please hear me out. Many scared monsters are out there waiting for Doomsday to arrive. If they know there was a shelter to protect them from destruction, they would seek refugees there. Perhaps some of them have information on your friend's coordinates. I calculate that this is the most effective way to gather a comprehensive data set. I understand where you're coming from, Noah, but I don't think it should be for Johnny to decide what's best to build. Indeed, do not place your trust in his sinful builder. He cannot save us. Our salvation will come to the form of complete and utter destruction. Bzz, be quiet. I'm not ready to power down. There is plenty of energy left in my fuel cells. I refuse to let it go to waste. Please, Johnny, will you construct a safer shelter and rescue Malhala's monsters? Bleep, bleep. Pleasure indicated. Indicators activated. Thank you. You have made an absolute robot very happy. We must begin work on the shelter immediately. Doomsday is fast approaching. I like the robot the best. Alright, here's our, what, second out of 6 blueprints? Okay, what do we need here? Iron blocks. I did gather some of those from the room. I should have grabbed more. Spaceship walls? What? Are there sci-fi pieces in this game? Jeez, that's a lot of stuff that I don't know how to make. Will they do it? Bleep bleep, did you generate this blueprint, Johnny? It will provide an excellent refuge for the monsters when it is complete. You're an absolute genius. Genius? Who would have thought to upgrade the remains of the heaven into a sleeper shelter for our monster mates? You would desecrate the unholy haven of Haagen. The Master of Destruction raised it with his own hands. Drawing a blueprint is all well and good, but how are you going to build it? We don't have any materials. Critical problem detected. No matter how much we squeeze Erisplotl, he will never secrete any blocks. You seek to defile the heaven of Haagen with your brutish blocks. Do not think for one moment that I shall aid you in this sinful scheme, builder. Oh, that's right. I nearly forgot. Helen is one of the withiest priestesses in the children of Haagen. If anyone knoweth where we can find materials to build blueprint, it is her. You are even more imbecile than you look. Even if I did know, why would I reveal such dangerous information to a builder and his treacherous lackeys, pray tell? You're just being selfish now. Aristotle nearly squeezed himself dry trying to get that oil before. I think you need to start pulling your weight. Initiating priestess persuasion protocol. Jesus. Remember, Johnny is a master's friend. If you mistreat him, there is a high probability you will face punishment. I refuse to believe that. It is inconceivable that this human could have formed a friendship with our master, isn't it? But if by some strange twist of fate he speaks truth, very well, I shall cooperate for now. Set a course southwest of here. You will find the melted carapace of our master shed as his power grew and his monstrous form changed. Bring back 5 terrible talons, 3 humongous horns, and 10 blocks of his scales. Succeed in the simple task and I will tell you what I know. Did you hear that, Johnny? She'll tell us how to make materials. Isn't that great? All we have to do is find this master's destruction slimy old skin and bring it back in bits and blobs and goo, and I'll go with you. Alright. Let's get her done. Holy moly. I wonder if we have to travel all the way up here. This seems like it's going to take a lot longer than 4 or 5 hours worth of episodes. I mean, it's going to be what it is, but I, for some reason, thought Act 4 was shorter than the rest. Well, the reason would be that Zell said it was. But it doesn't feel that way. I mean, what am I, 2-3 hours in since I got to the last bit of the Isle of Awakening? I feel like I've just started. Look, another one of those gravitational globules. We'll be in deep goo-goo if that thing slurps us up. Let's look for another way around. Avoid the globs. Yeah, so I'm level 31. I guess we're gonna hit 40 by the time we're done here. If we followed Helen's directions correctly, the master's shed skin should be somewhere close. Gooey, is that what she was talking about? Those pointy things look like horns to me. We should bounce up there and have a closer look. And what about those blocks? Do they look like scales to you, Johnny? We'll have to go and check. Scales. I can't see any talons up there, though maybe they're on the ground instead. It's time to go in close for a closer look. Let's grab the scales and horns and claws we need and take them back. Wait, why? Okay, let's see what... We climb straight up here. Oh shoot, I only have 30 blocks. Let's get some sand. Strange sand. New recipe. What? Citadel wall. Citadel floor. Oh, they're dropping windows and stuff? What? Wait, so I kill these guys and get all the materials I need? That's really interesting. Well, I'm level 32, so the leveling is fast. If we look in the top left corner, just killing a couple of these things notches that bar up quite quickly. Yes, quite quickly. And it looks like we're getting everything that we need from these. so. Definitely farm up some of these mobs here. Not quick enough. Yeah! At least they die pretty fast. Couple swings. Ah! They all drop windows and columns? So weird. Frickin' A. That's the best way to do it. Okay. I was getting sand. What happens if I get the stone? Do I get a new recipe? That should be plenty. Up we go. Ooh. Look at those blocks. Ah! Scales. Man, those are neat. I wonder what we could use those for. I'm assuming we get to take them back to the Isle of Awakening. If that's the case. What can I use these for? They kind of look leathery. I mean, they're shiny. Uh-oh. Let's get out of here. I mean, these could be kind of fun to build with too. These claws, teeth or whatever. Get a few more, might as well. Oh. Said he could warp back. Right? No. Why can't I warp back? Hmm. God, Zooks. You feel like everything should die to my hammer here? Because I'm like the creator? Be like their weakness. I'm back! The builder returns, and with everything I asked him to collect from the master's malt, no less. The arms that lash this land are indeed those of our lord. However, his power fluctuates uncontrollably, making his rampages violent and erratic. As he struggles to contain this burgeoning strength, he must destroy himself to be reborn even stronger. The items I sent you to gather are the remains of his discarded shells. That's a jelly interesting story, but why did you want us to bring back those slopped off gunk? Are we going to build stuff out of it? Very well, I shall tell you what I know. The precise method has long been forbidden, but there are a way to transform those molten relics into usable materials. However, to do so requires an altar of most monstrous nature. I wonder if our oh-so-clever builder has the wherewithal to dabble in this dark art. Well, another blueprint?
Yay!
Forbidden altar. Unholy alchemical experiments. What? You have learned how to build the forbidden altar, but this this is a secret no human should know. Very well. Now that the secret is out, there is no reason to stopping you making one. Once you have crafted the forbidden altar, place the terrible talons, humongous horns, and the blocks of scales inside it. After a short while, this unholy appendages will be transformed into the sinful materials you seek. Well, what are you waiting for? There we go. Let's clear up some of this stuff. Okay. Oh, we have to do this one by one? Interesting. Whoa.
Yaha!
Spaceship walls. Doors of Doom. Cool.
Yay!
Reinforced iron corner. Big bolt. Fun.
Wait.
Transformation. Wonderful. Wait, aren't we supposed to transform them all? Why is the quest say complete? I mean, let's just go ahead and see what we get from these. Oh, is it one by one? This is so neat. Clever way of getting us to build. I wonder how the unholy altar will play a factor in the Isle of Awakening. How we can use it to actually build. So we're gonna have to wait and find out. Look at all that iron I just got.
Wait.
But wait, I don't have a... Oh, you know what? I should have taken those forges and everything in that room. Well, I guess they're gonna provide me with what I need, in case you did forget. I can't just place all? You know how long this is gonna take? You kidding me? Place. Oh! There we go. Whoa. $128 things. Oh, it only does 16 at a time. Can we place more in there? It's ridiculous. Look at this thing. I have to get a screenshot of this. Whoa. Maybe that's a better backdrop. Actually, if I get the angle right. Alright. See what he has to say in the meantime. So this is the pernicious power of the Forbidden Altar at work. The Master of Destruction will not be impressed to learn his body parts have been converted into building materials. I fear we will all be punished for this. I knew it was a mistake to join the hands of a human. I should have separated your head from your shoulders when I first had the chance. Well, better late than never. Mwahaha, only kidding. We shall face the Master's judgment soon enough. Until then, you may use the Forbidden Altar to transform his detritus into your sinful materials as your leisure, which of his discarded body parts will produce which items, and in what numbers, is for fate to decide. All you can do is persevere until your needs are met. This is great, Johnny. Now that you know how to get the ingredients you need, it's time you showed us why the children of Haagen hate you so much. Scurry, you say that, but they don't think are with Priesteth hateth Johnny. In fact, I think she's taken a bit of a shine to him. Not in the slightest. As a devotee and scholar of the Master of Destruction, I am merely interested to learn more of the extent of his powers. It is most intriguing that he discarded debris could be put into use by his arch nemesis. This is worthy of a further study. Bleed procedure confirmed. Place relics of Malroth in Forbidden Altar to create construction materials. Then you can use them to build the shelter, just like you spotted it out in the blueprint. Sorry, Johnny, but there is no way Monstereth can help you build. It is a thin. You'll have to handle the construction all by yourself. Yeah. Well, I guess while I brew these up, I can kind of get started. So let's take a look at this thing. So metal lined on the outside. Let's start with that because I have 27 of them. Wait a second. Is this in the ground or above the ground? I think this is the very ground. So this shouldn't be here. Is it metal on the inside? Yes. And 2 rows? No. Oh, on the inside, there's a second row. It's kind of strange that we're building it out of spaceship materials. What the heck? Let's cook up some more materials. Wait, does that work with cooking as well? This whole time I've been cooking them one by one? I mean, only when I needed to. Generally the people take care of it all. But I thought I tried that like way early on and I couldn't get it to do anything. Well, I'm gonna have to try next time I'm at a fire. Do I not have any more metal? Doesn't look like it. Okay. What do I have? It's not giving me anything that I need. Wait, can I craft it? Ah. So, okay. That makes sense. Spaceship walls. It's insane. I think that's everything. Am I doing this right? Yes. Why am I stuck? I think it was the inside that I need to do. Let's get these spaceship walls on. Such a wacky build. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, does it? The entire build. It's just literally random blocks. It doesn't even, like, shape anything in the end. And why spaceship walls? Is this thing gonna fly away on us? Okay, before I initiate the last piece, I just want to clear this out. Okay. Bleep, bleep, completed, blueprint detected. Is this the shelter? It's magnificent. Look, everyone, the blueprint's finished. Well, it's certainly a strength building you've made, Johnny. I've never seen anything quite like it. Searching data banks, the outer walls are unlikely anything found on Valhalla. Protection factor maximal. Survival chances increased. Okay, I see. It protects the sides from being swiped by the thing. Though you are a sworn enemy of the children of Haagen, you would rebuild one of the old order's most unholy havens in order to save us from destruction? There is something about you builders, something very peculiar, yet very interesting. No, not builders, but you, Johnny. You are the most intriguing individual indeed. If you are truly a friend of the Master of Destruction, perhaps it would be wise for me to help you. After all, no matter what the children of Haagen's teachings tell us about the builders, I am sworn to serve mighty Malroths first and foremost. What's the room called? Flamboyant room? Okay. Blueprint complete. Quantum gratitude circuits activated. Thank you, Johnny. Color, exquisite. Form, ditto. Architectural style, future Haragonian. It is magnificent. But my calculations suggest a flaw in the design. Is the shelter really finished? Your sisters must be gunked up with goo, Noah. As far as I can tell, this place looks great. The shelter's appearance is not the problem. I calculate the holding capacity is too low to rescue many monsters. Furthermore, recent aura field readings indicate that Johnny has a far greater aptitude for building than this simple shelter would suggest. We have much work to do if we want to save all the monsters, comrades. I hope you will continue to assist us. Alright, what's next? When Noah said the shelter is a splodge on the small side, I think he was right. We won't fit many monsters in there. It'd be fine for slimes like me that can squidge into the tightest spaces, but not all monsters can do that. We really need something bigger, but would you be able to find a humongous shelter by yourself? It's a big task for one Gooman. What? You normally bash a bell to bring people and they go off and do all the building for you. That's genius. If I had a few more friends to help out on building work, making a bigger shelter would be oozy as pie. But there ain't any bells around here. How are you going to do this? Oh ho ho, what's the matter, Johnny? This little problem shouldn't stump someone like... Oh, it's the hermit. If you don't have it, build it. It is the nitty gritty of being a builder. I left something important behind for you, remember? Rack your brains and see if you can figure out a way to put it to use. What's the splatter, Johnny? Are you trying to work out how to build a bell? If you're going to figure out how to build it, I think it'd go very nicely in front of the shelter. Wow, we're actually building a bell and everything. Is there going to be gratitude points and leveling up 4 times? I mean, this is a full-on act. This is no just a quick exit to the game. This is like a full-on thing. Builder's Bell. A bell imbued with the spirit of the builder that inspires inventiveness and I can't speak. Why can't I say that word? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can't pronounce it. I can... yeah, it's got me. I can't say it. Forget it. Moving on. Ingenuity. There we go. Man, words are hard sometimes. What am I doing here? Building a bell. One builder's soul. We're gonna put the hermit into a bell. And then hit the bell with a hammer. So we're essentially cracking his skull. Da-da-da-da. Holy freaking good and googly moogly, ladies and gentlemen. This is quite the chapter. I did not expect all of this. I thought it was just going to be like a battle at the end. But this is Dragon Quest Builders after all. It would not be a finale without building. Is that the Builder's Bell? It's not the gruesome as I imagined. In fact, it's rather lovely. Hey everyone, look at this. Johnny's made something slooper duper for us. Bleep bleep, warning, warning, high levels of building energy detected. This profane idol sullies the unholy haven of Haagen. How did I allow this to happen? Super, a bell, though, what are they supposed to do with it? Ring it! Bang! The builder bells seem to have lost all of its power. Ugh. Well, what are you waiting for? Give the builder's bell a great clang and it'll attract friends from far and wide, right? And we can help you make the shelter even enormous and ride out Doomsday together. That is easier than said than done. The monstrous around here are all staunch supporters of the children of Haagen. We'll never persuade them to build. Business calibrating possible scenarios where chances of attracting monsters maximal. Chances of attracting monsters will begin building minimal. It just can't see anyone wanting to help out. Who ever heard of monsters building anyway? Just because we haven't before doesn't mean we can't start now. Anything a Gooman can do, we can do better. That's the spirit. Get out of the way. When the sound of that bell echoes in the air, monsters will come from miles around to see what's going on, right? Gremville and Noah don't seem to think that this will work, but we'll never know unless we give it a go. What's that? It's always worked with Goomans, but you've never tried it with monsters before. Well, Goomans and monsters are very different. There's no telling what might go down. But we can't let that slop us. When they're here about the shelter, I'm sure the other monsters would agree to help. And don't forget, some of them might be glued up on what we might find. Some of them might be glued up on where we might find your friend. So go on, Johnny. Ring that bell. I already did. It didn't work. Bomb! Oh, look at it expanded in radius. A few monsters awaken to the benefits of building. Ooh. We got little monkeys and imps. The population of Johnny's base just got a little bigger. Loads of new recipes. Shiny spaceship wall, spaceship capital, foundation, peculiar pillar, ramp, viewing dome. Oh, the viewing dome's awesome. Connecting couch? I thought we had that already. Storage bay, pipe, bent pipe. These pipes will be cool for like industrial areas and sewer areas. Neat. Neat. Gooey, what a glorious sound. And look, some monsters have heard and moosied over. It worked, Johnny. Bzz, new inventions detected. You can now build new stuff. Sounds great. Now, not that I understand anything about construction materials, mind you. I'm getting a strange feeling that goo sacks in my goose sacks. Johnny, I want to help you build things. Building impulse drive initiated. I never knew such component was installed. I will help build too. Me and Noah can feel it. But what about Gooroomville and Helen? Are you getting the splurge to build too? I can't say I am. How strange. Nothing of the sort stirs within me. Well, not to worry. I'm sure it'll happen eventually. Anyway, Johnny, let's go and greet these new arrivals. They might know something about your pal. We heard a strange, scary sound coming from somewhere near here. What's going on? I like how they said it was a scary sound. Greetings, friends. No need to be nervous. Johnny here's Builder. He's making a shelter to keep us safe when Doomsday arrives. Did you say, Builder? The sworn enemy of children of the children? I never disobey Haagen's teachings. Look, you don't have to become a best friend. All we're saying is that we can save us from when Doomsday rolls around. You don't want to die, do you? Of course not. But what doeth Helen have to say about it? You'll have hell to pay when she finds out what's going on here. What are you staring at, human? Have you got something you want to say to me? Go on, spit it out. Have I seen your friend Malroth? No, I have heard that name in my life. What maketh you think your friend would even be here in the first place? And anyway, Malaron is so huge and full of vortexes. Even if you knew where he was, you wouldn't be able to get him to time. Those human legs of yours. What should we do instead then? You ride on my back and I don't think that would be any slicker than walking. Bleep bleep, Malroth location failed. Relocating Malroth location procedure error. Not enough information. Must expand data set. 5 more monsters take up residence in the Haven of Haagen. The Haven of Haagen. Woo! Alright, well, looks like we're just warming up. Quite the warm-up, indeed. But 280 inspiration hearts to go to level 2. I don't suppose... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can't speak anymore. I can't think anymore. I don't suppose that is all that much. I think the leveling up process will be much faster than the previous acts. Hopefully. But looking at the map here, it seems like it's another 10-hour endeavor. Unless, like, that's just nothing up there, and maybe you teleport around the map at some point. I don't know. Really don't know what to expect, but I'm just going to take my time with it. I figured I could rush through it in a few hours, based off what Zell told me. He says, oh, it's super quick. It'll take you a couple hours. I've already been here a couple hours. We're just getting started. I mean, that is if the bell goes all the way up to level 4 like it always has in the past. So, in my opinion, we got at least another 4 or 5 hours to go here. So I might as well buckle up and get myself comfortable and ready to do some more. But it is actually getting late, so maybe I'll end up finishing this off tomorrow on the weekend here. We'll see how I feel. I definitely need a little break right now. So... until next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will continue off and hopefully find our good friend Malroth and build up this shelter, save the monsters, have them ally with us, and take down the evils that await us, and save the world of illusions, and return for more glory to the Isle of Awakening. Alright everyone, thank you guys so much for watching, thank you for the views, the comments, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.